University and Church of Uganda are a march of success.
This week,
the top management cannot make it, where even those in the maintenance department, I know the greatest university always is grounded to a halt when the maintenance staff, they might be in charge of but should they lay down their tools, we are finished. Two,
Coming up on Live at 8, citizens request to receive permanent national IDs in the next registration. Embrace government programs to fight unemployment. The youth are urged at the West Nile Zonal Industrial Hub. And in sports, Uganda Cranes target quarterfinals at the Chan tournament. Welcome to Ndejje University Television. My name is LONA KASASA Jemima, and this is Live at 8. Here are the news in details. The National Identification Registration Authority this year in June kicks off national identification registration for the expired national IDs. However, citizens are requesting for more permanent national IDs. Anslem Ojaru with more on the story.
Government is set to undertake mass renewal and enrollment exercise of national identity cards for all citizens of Uganda beginning this year. According to the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Internal Affairs, National Identification and Registration Authority will start the exercise for renewal of national IDs as well as registration in June 2023 and will run up to August 2024.
Note that the current national identification cards that were issued have a 10 years lifespan and are due to expire in 2024-2025. Note that the expiry of a national identification card does not amount to expiry of citizenship of a person, nor does and does not change the NIN. Note that there are unregistered Ugandans who need to be registered, identified, and added to the National Identification Register and be issued with an enhanced national identification card.
Getting different views from the citizen who suggest that national IDs should not have expiry dates.
National IDs and badete zina expiry date. Kubanga tuli bana Uganda nate ozibanga zina expiry date tuba bana Uganda batali bachi bajuvu newe zibanga tezirina expiry date kiba kitegeeza mu ddala kituufu tuli bachi tuli bana Uganda.
Government renewing national IDs every time it's not supposed to be like that, because being a citizen cannot expire. So when you are given a national ID which shows that you're a citizen of Uganda, then why should we have to renew it? National ID should be issued once and for all.
Some say it takes a lot of time again to renew the cards, especially with people who have busy schedules.
Government terina kukola ndagamuntu nga ziri expired nga ziggwako kubanga kiba kitwala obudde era kiba kisumbuwa abantu kiba kitukosa ate ebyokukola bya wano enkola gye tukolamu ate kiba kyetaagisa obudde bungi ogenda okukola ndagamuntu endala kitutwalira obudde bungi kiba kyetaaga endagamuntu nga teggwako nga wonna ekola.
Whereas some people say it involves unprofessionalism, such as bribery.
I don't urge the government to put expiry dates on the IDs, because at times they take a lot of time and sometimes bribery is caused, and bribery may lead to failure of what? Many people fail to fulfill the amount that some people that need. So the thing is, at least let the expiry date not be there.
Kati government njagala nti njagala tudemu to registering for national IDs nga tezirina expired date bakendaze ne ku sente ezo renewing national IDs at least gibele emitwalo ng'etaano.
Validity of the national identification card, according to the regulation 19(1) of the registration of persons regulation, states that a national identification card should be valid for 10 years from the date of issuance and shall be renewed in accordance with the set regulations. Mass registration started across the country in 2015, and in 2024 and 2025 IDs will expire and their renewal is set to start off this year in June. Every citizen is required to register in their respective place of birth or residence to enable the process of information gathering. Anslem Ojaru, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Anslem Ojaru. The State Minister for Northern Uganda, Honorable Grace Freedom Kwechin, urged the youth to embrace the government development programs to fight unemployment as 212 students graduate at the West Nile Zonal Industrial Hub. Sarah Chirabo with the details.
Honorable Grace Queen made a plea on Wednesday, 4th January 2023 during the graduation ceremony of 212 students at the West Nile Zonal Industrial Hub situated in Zombo district. Participants were equipped with hands-on skills during the 5-month free training in different vocational fields of work, includes carpentry and joinery, welding and metal fabrication, tailoring and knitting, and hairdressing. Honorable Queen further tasked the beneficiaries to be business-oriented, learn proper handling of customers, save and have a mindset change to develop.
For example, we are here, we are in West Nile. How do we think? How do we reason? We are here praising our party, NRM. How do we reason? What makes us different from another party? It is the ideology, it is the mindset change, which you are being educated about. It is our nurturing. And we need it. We need this mindset change in order to define us. If we don't do it, we are going to be like anybody. And it is going to be difficult to define yourself. Who are you? You're from West Nile. Okay, what is your value? What is your value? What do you value? You are from Nebi, you are from Zombo. What is your value? We have to think and shape ourselves in order to market ourselves. So this is really timely because the old are growing. We are the former youth. We have also been there. But somehow we have also been nurtured to be what we are. And so we should also turn back to support people who are coming behind us and nurture them to have the value and market them.
On her part, Mrs. Baleche thanked President Museveni for evenly extending the skilling opportunities to all regions across Uganda.
What was the vision of the president? The vision of the president was for young people who did not have degrees, who did not manage to get masters, I don't know whichever big qualifications, because we are from different backgrounds, obviously you can't be equal, to have a life skill. To get a life skill, because if he had decided to supply food now people would have eaten it over. If I decided to give people clothes, it wouldn't be known. But he has given you a skill which you shall be with for life. And that is very, very important that you have made it a success. Now we are here graduating you. We are here proud. It is very, very wonderful.
Mrs. Valeche re-echoed Honorable Queen Twin's call for the beneficiaries to embrace government's program like parish development models, saying that such programs will help them to create jobs and fight poverty.
It put it into, it's under local government, I think. And under that fund, there is a 30% that is supposed to cater for issues concerning the youth. This is why I'm here to tell these leaders, be it civil leaders, be it political leaders, please integrate these youth, integrate these skills into those government programs so that they can benefit from here. The president has given us a political mileage for the people who are politicians. If we handle these people very well, if we mix them into these programs, if they benefit economically, you are not going to look for votes come next term, because really people shall have seen what you have done for them. So this is a political mileage that a president has put across for every person who is a politician. So please get hold of it, help these young ones, because I know they cannot afford. They cannot move into PDM, they can't move to these programs, they don't know them. But if we rate them, make them into groups, register them, we go forward. If there is a need for me to rate something, please guide me, you political leaders or civil leaders. Tell me that, please, State House Controller, if you give us a letter here, we can be funded. I will do that. I will obviously do that. But I also need you people who are on the ground to give me a hand, to give me guidance, so that these young people cannot put this skill to waste.
Responding to concerns, Ms. Jane Valeche said the initiative is to provide common user facilities to beneficiaries.
We want to do some production, common user facility. What do I mean? These people who are near, you have acquired a skill but you don't have capital yet. We have a common user facility here. Those ones who know these industrial machines that we have on there, we are going to allow you come and use these machines, produce your output, be it a chair, be it a bed, take it and sell it at no cost.
Ora County Member of Parliament, Honorable Lawrence Songa, commended President Museveni for putting up a great initiative aimed at fighting unemployment among the youth.
Initially, when the controller was initiating this and unveiling it, the issue of certification was not anywhere in the picture. I remember the message was that so long as you get your skills, what we're interested in is for you to earn, get rich, improve your household income. Therefore, I wish to thank whoever convinced DTI to come on board in this strategic partnership, because now, in addition to your skills, you have something to prove it, meaning that you are going to be able to compete for jobs, you are going to be self-employed, and as the minister said, please take advantage of the existing programs that we have, PDM, Myoga, and other circles you can form at your levels so that you can attract any funder for your own initiative.
Graduates were challenged to be innovative and solve immediate challenges faced by Uganda.
So love your skill first, then you'll get what? Excellence. Money will just follow you. The third one, the purpose of education is to make good human beings with skill and expertise. That's the purpose, that's the essence why the president decided this. And lastly, every skill you acquire, it doubles your odds of success. So your fortunes have opened like 1,000 times. Now, as you walk out of this gate, you have a skill as a welder, you're a tailor, you're a hairdresser. You'll not pass a salon once you're a hairdresser and you don't look there twice. Because you think you can do what? You can get a job there. Or you can do something better than them. For God and my country, God bless you.
Alul Zonal Industrial Hub had an intake of 216 students. A few dropped out, leaving behind 212 students that were successfully completed their training from 8 catchment districts, which include Arua District, Arua City, Maracha District, Madi Okoro District, Terego District, Pakwach District, Nebi District, and Zombo District. The event was also attended by government and local leaders, among other invited guests. Sarah Chirabo, live at 8.
Beautiful smiles and everybody looking very nice.
And in sports, Uganda will need to win 2 of its matches at the 2022 CHAN tournament if it is to see itself through the quarterfinals. Let's have more.
Uganda is pooled in Group B alongside Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Democratic Republic of Congo, and will get their tourney underway against the latter at the 9 May Stadium, Annaba, on January 14th. The Cranes will have their first match in the tournament against the Democratic Republic of Congo at Annaba Stadium on the 14th January, after which they will play Senegal on the 18th of January at the same venue. Uganda's last group stage match will be on the 22nd of this month against Ivory Coast. Uganda Cranes is expected to at least win 2 matches in Group B for them to brighten their chances of playing the quarterfinals on the 27th and 28th of January. The 4 teams will go through that stage and look forward to play in the semi-finals that are to take place on the 31st at Oran and Balachi Stadium, while final match of the tournament will take place on the 4th of February at the same stadium. Uganda comes to this tournament as the underdogs of Group B, where rankings according to CAF and FIFA place them 18th in Africa and 89th in the world. Senegal being the favorite of the group, being the second in Africa and 19th in the world. Ivory Coast a second, being the 9th in Africa and 47th in the world. And Democratic Republic of Congo coming in 14th in Africa and 73rd in the world. During one of their training seasons in the North African nation, midfielder Abdul Karim Watambala noted that everyone's head is up as preparations intensify.
For making us reach so far here in Tunisia, the training has so far been so good. We are looking forward to play our first game tomorrow. We are trying to prepare as much as possible for the coming tournament, which is in a few days to come. I think we are organized as a team and we are working together as a team.
African Nations Championship is a tournament for only players that play within their home league, and Nelson Senkatuka of Solitilo Bright Stars is the player that everyone's eye is looking up to after finishing the first round of the league with the most goals. Other players the Cranes is looking up to include Milton Kalisa of Vipers SC, Ibrahim Olit of Vipers SC, Godfrey Waswa of KCCAFC, and Moses Waiswa of KCCAFC. Alan Gamol, Sarah Chirabo, live at 8.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been Live at 8. Until tomorrow, same time, same station.